in a really tough spot.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 85 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
We gotta step it up.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll take this one only up to about the 21.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Got it. Freeze the mic in your face. You got 3. 3 down. 3 down.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 4th down. Jackson steps away to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together and the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Being chased out left. He'll run it. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Now Jackson on first down. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brought down by Patrick Peterson. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson, and he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack.
Third and long.
On third down, Jackson. He goes underneath to Ingram. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On fourth, they'll go again and try it once more. To throw is Jackson. Throwing on fourth down. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. John. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start the drive here with an end around. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the 39, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Forced out to his left. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. To throw, Cousins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. Johnson, the intended target. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. And he finds Fitzgerald. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Completes it to Fitzgerald. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Here's Murray from midfield. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Get in the weight room. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Kill, kill, kill. Switch, switch, switch. Echo, echo.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Check 37, check 37. Kill, kill, turn up. Kill, 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 turn up.
Murray now on 1st down. He's got the connection to Cooper. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game?
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Shift. Zoom.
Murray now on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Mike, 55. Mike. So we got man.
To throw is Murray, looking for the end zone. And his throw here's incomplete. It was Andrew Sendejo from his strong safety spot able to make the play. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. Danny. Watch twist.
Murray with a 3rd and long. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Gonzalez puts this one through. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So
maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now Cousins. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Arizona Cardinals. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback. And it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Mighty base. 951.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. I got it. Double up.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 69 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Kill. Quickstone, Travis. Kill. Back. Shadow. Hey, Colt 66.
Shotgun now for Brady. Caught by the tight end Watson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Come on, D. Go Bandit. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Hey, high 7.
To throw again. Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing now is Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the 36-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, he gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Shoot. Whip. Watch him. Tighten up.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Murray now already over 100 yards passing in just this 1st quarter. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. 7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Here we go, D. Here I come. Check. Crunch.
Murray to air it out again. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 21.
A gain of 15. And the Cardinals.
Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
Check hot route. Hot.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Dante Hightower on the stop.
Dante Hightower on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here's Brady to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah. Didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Mike's 59.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Come to my work. Hey, Orbit. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43. Alert. Let's go, defense.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to... It doesn't pay off. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Check. Alert flare. Okay. Off. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down.
1st down, Murray. He gets this one to Johnson. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots' 20-yard.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk there to make the grab. And the Cardinals push further out in front. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now Brady. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is recovered by the Cardinals. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray. And he finds Fitzgerald.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Murray now to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it's second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And he slings one that's incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's third down. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
To throw, it's Murray. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Brady now, 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. He's coming. Pilot, 64. Weak. Sugar.
And it's Michel once again. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He's got Lacoste as tight end. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here. That's caught by the tight end Lacoste. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, exit. 3's the mic. 43's the mic. Now watch run. Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Bring it. 72.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Slant route, caught by Edelman. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, 68 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Able to find Isabella. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Here's Murray. And this is incomplete. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as a team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team, and I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback, has really energized that club.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Patrick Chung, got a hand in, knocked it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Check, 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 check.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
43. Check, check, 43. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? Safe. 80 weapon. 25, check 25. 72. Hey, second.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. That race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams, Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Vikings in good shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
I think you're spot on because if you were going into the playoffs with these teams that were going...
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that. Hey, check it. Shadow.
Brady. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards there, first down. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. From the gun, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs, needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far, a big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true. It's actually right.
It happens more often than you might think. Brady now on 1st down. And this one brought in by Sanu. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing now is Brady. Caught by Sanu. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Going deep here for Edelman. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, pick your game up. Ozzie, alert.
Throwing again. Brady. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. It's the man traded by the Patriots, Chandler Jones. Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chandler Jones getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Chandler Jones. The Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And the catch made by Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Murray. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down. Throwing on first down is Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2. Back to throw, Brady. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 51's Mike. Mike's 51. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike 51.
Back to throw, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Mike 51. Mike 51. I'm coming. I'm coming. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's come. Hey.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. 51's the mic, 51's the mic. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Switch. Go. Under 10. Check 24, check 24. Pause. Yup. All set.
Murray to throw. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check 49. 51's Mike. Mike 51. Hey, watch the slant. Mike 51. Nice, sweetheart. Wide. Get wide. 36. Screen. Check 31. Zip it. I got motion.
Now Murray. Completes it to Fitzgerald. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 20. Yard line. They begin the drive with Johnson. And an alley to run. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 33-yard line.
Jam.
A handoff out of the pistol. It's Drake. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Shit. Hey, check 24. Hey, watch edge.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll dump it off to Procise. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Now Wilson. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third.
43 is the mic. You. 43 is the mic. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man is Gordon, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check pass.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He hits his running back, Procise. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second down.
Right here.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, and he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down. On third down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Left. 3 down. 43 is the Good job right there. Check.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Dancing to his left. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. Wilson steps away to his left. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Second and 10 now. Wilson. This complete to Lockett. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Third and 2. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
A second down carry for Procise. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 2, now third down. The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Wilson operating from the gun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Well, Charles, while we have a second, we talked about the NFC playoff picture, but I wanted to get your thoughts on a hot topic right now in NFL circles. That's awarding a home game to every division winner, regardless of record. It's happened twice in this decade that we've seen a 7-9 team in Seattle get a home game and a 7-8-1 Carolina team get one. Where do you stand on this? Because there's a scenario where you could have a 13-win team from the NFC West traveling to face an 8-win team from the NFC East.
I know I'm a dinosaur on this one. Absolutely. I love the division champ getting a home game. I don't care what the record is, and I know it sounds wrong, and we're in this society now where everything has to be fair and right. And we would like that, and I would like that too for most big topics. But in sports, it's actually kind of cool when these things happen. Remember, Seattle at 7-9 hosted the defending Super Bowl champs New Orleans and beat them. That big Marshawn Lynch run that we'll remember forever. Carolina at 7-8-1, they actually lost at home in their playoff game. So you don't know how it's going to turn. I like division champs winning it and getting a home game, even when the records are kind of messed up.
I'm with you. You're making me smile.
How about that? You and I sitting at the home, two old dudes going, that's the way it ought to be.
Check 9, check 9. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check 50, check 50. Zip. Let's go. Drive on. Zoom.
On 3rd down, Murray. And he's got Fitzgerald. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
A gain of 15 yards.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
First and 10.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run it with Johnson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Double up. He's coming, double up. Here we go, 37's the Mike. Mike 37. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Check 43. Check safety, check safety.
Murray with a 3rd and long. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Back. Take 4. Showing it.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Three down. Hey, check. 3 down. Check 26, check 26.
They'll run to Marshawn Lynch. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Sponge. No. Check the backer.
To throw is Wilson. Out to his left. And now he'll tuck it and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
And the Seahawks first down.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 48. And Myers able to knock it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, this is a good window right here, partner, to wish happy holidays to everybody out there in Madden Land, and happy holidays to you and yours as well.
Same to you. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. However you celebrate the holiday season.
Yeah, by the way, speaking of, what is your favorite holiday song? Because I know in the elevator on the way up, we heard Feliz Navidad and you went into the fetal position.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I feel bad about that because, it's a big hit and all, but it's not my favorite. Silver Bells, as done by Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite.
That's classic. I'd have to go Burl Ives, Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. Always puts me in a jolly mood.
I love that because when we watch some of the Christmas specials, there's Burl Ives as the narrator.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
14. Tighten up. 14. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Watch the run. Watch the
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
First down, Seattle.
On 1st down, Procise. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
There's Wilson to throw. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. I gotta tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
He's checking. Alert.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. Being chased out left. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From the 40 now on second down. Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield.
Complete to Chris Carson.
To throw is Wilson on 3rd and 2. He may try and run for this. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. On first down, it's Carson, and he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson looking for his running back, and he's got him. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. They set up the screen to Lynch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
A gain of 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Wilson. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
A gain of 7.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. On the move to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Wilson on the keeper. Hassan Reddick in on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. He'll get this out to Lynch. Complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Let's see what you got.
This is Carson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down.
They run for it with Carson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Check, 43. I got you, son.
First down, the run with Lynch. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Byron Murphy on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Get that quarterback at all costs. Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, 0. 43's the mic. 43's the mic.
Wilson to throw.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
And that's knocked away and incomplete. Robert Alford that time on the great coverage. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go. Tighten up. Hey. 43's the mic, boy. 43. Check. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. You guys, listen. 43's the mic. 43.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he's into the clear. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Here's Wilson. Got Gordon open, completes it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll throw on first down with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
43 is the mic. Alert, 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 alert. 43 is the mic.
And here's Wilson, throwing again. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Just like that. 43's the mic.
Now Wilson on first down. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. He'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least 1 play. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least 1 play. And the Cardinals have got it. So that should just about put an end to this one. They had to go for it. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Time to end it. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Slam, slam, slam. Check 6 guys.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Come. Watch.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. The catch made by Pharaoh Cooper. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Baby, that's baby shot. Check 13. Check 13. Kill. Orbit. 3. Alert 3. Safe.
Murray now on first down. Completes it to Fitzgerald. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Yeah. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. 25.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Ravens 16-yard line.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk there to make the grab. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out. to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, wide open. Complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. 75 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
At the Ravens' 31-yard line.
Check the call, check the call. Check three, check three, check three. Deuce, deuce. Check.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah. Not
an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Check, 48's the mic. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
From the gun on third down, Murray. He gets this one to Johnson. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
You don't want it. Kill, 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 kill. Check 52.
These two teams all tied after one.
Switch. Go. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Check. Check 24. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Wide. Get wide. Go.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Okay, baby. Let's go.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
Mike, 48. Hey.
From the gun, Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal.
Check 31. That's it.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but now it's third and goal.
It's now third down and 14.
Slam.
Murray now, third and goal. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the screen.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Fighting through it, he's got space. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Dancing to his left. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big pickup of 38. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a second and goal. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as well. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 4th and goal.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Tucker's kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the 17, Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Let's go. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Flushed out right. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's got Snead. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
43. You better bring it. You better.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Check, 43. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. 43's the mic. 43.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Kill. Turn it up.
First
Kill.
at the
Turn it up.
38-yard line.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Any weapon. Hey, switch gears. SOS. Watch twist. Watch the twist.
They'll run on first down. Johnson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
57's the mic. 7. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, alert 3.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 18. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
13. Ravens 10.
Murray now on first down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 13-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
Bang, bang.
Murray with a 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Don't get nervous. Watch twist.
Throwing is Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I got it. 43's the Mike. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Hey.
Here's Jackson to throw. Snead's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. Jackson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Blue Dan. Hey, 43's the Mike, boy. 43. Check, 43.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. That's caught left side by the tight end Boyle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
He'll look to throw. He gets it to Brown. Complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
Check. Fresno.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
Mike 57. Watch the pass. 57's the Mike. 57.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Open man is Kirk, complete. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Back to throw, Murray. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Cardinals. Demir Bird, 55 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Tight dog. Check 50.
Throwing now is Murray. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by... EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down, Murray. Completes it to Fitzgerald. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
It's just me and you.
Now Murray.
Check.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6.
He's coming. Double up.
On play action, it's Murray. The pass complete. It's Bird.
One thing I can say pretty safely, That route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Now Murray off play action. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Take four. Showing it.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that's caught inside the 30. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Check 26.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again, Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella there to make the grab. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he was. Would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
43's the mark. 3's the mic. Man out.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
A gain of 14. And a first down, Chiefs.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. That's going to be caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 51 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
You got to get the ball. See, you get the ball right here. Let's go. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
On second down, Johnson. And he's taken down inside the 30. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
A gain of 10 yards.
Mike, 56,
That's
right
good
there, right
for
there,
the
56.
Cardinals.
Hey,
First
defense, let's go.
down.
Pick it up, G.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Murray. Being chased out left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56.
To throw again on second down. Murray. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Larry Fitzgerald. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and
On
6.
third down, Murray. Hard throw, incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit him, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Hassan Reddick in on the tackle.
To throw on second and 6. Mahomes, complete. The tight end, Kelsey. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
2-yard gain on the play.
Mahomes going to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
It's now second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
First down, Chiefs.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. 43. Crouch.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Jordan Hicks brought him down. It's a big up 6.
On 2nd down and 4, Mahomes flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
It's 3rd down.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 43 is the mark. Sundown. Charlie. I can't believe they even...
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And the kick by Butker is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Check, 15. Let's go, baby. Turn up.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. It's Williams on the catch. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Chandler Jones coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
43 is the mic.
After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And again, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Chiefs have taken the lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they were able to get to him on it.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Murray. Able to find Isabella. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
No, off.
1st down, Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
Johnson. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 34.
Damian Wilson on the tackle. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got Fitzgerald. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, 34 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And McCoy is going to be stopped up short. He didn't get it. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
First down, Kansas City.
On first down, McCoy. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Hassan Reddick in on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Back to throw, Mahomes. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Safe, safe, safe.
They'll run on first down. It's McCoy. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Again, it's McCoy. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Check, check, 43. In the face. 25, 15, 15, 15. Shoot, shoot.
On 3rd down, here's McCoy. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Recovered
Go,
by the
boys,
offense.
go.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker.
A 30-yard attempt.
And it is good. good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure